Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Brought to you today by the excellent app Flick. Get on there right now for all our latest transfer news and all of our polls. We did one yesterday. The poll yesterday: should Mane have been sent off in the game against Arsenal for the? Well, he reckons he just fended off, but to me it was right, an elbow, yeah? Should he been sent off? 86% of you said yes, 14% said no. So that's a resounding yes. Not going to change the result. Is what it is. We ended up losing the game, but makes me feel a lot better that everybody seems to agree with me. He should have went. Right, get on there right now. We're giving a triple shirt giveaway that runs until the end of the transfer window. So you've got about 5 days left where you can win the Arsenal home shirt, the Arsenal away shirt, and also the Arsenal third kit. All right, that is all available on there right now. So get over to there. Now, transfer news. 5 days to go. Time closing down on the transfer window. We all want to see players coming in. But for players to come in, some players have to leave. And it looks like Kolasinac could be one of those on his way out of Arsenal. Big reports yesterday that Bayer Leverkusen have made a £9 million bid for Kolasinac that has been accepted by Arsenal, and that he will be leaving to join Leverkusen. Leverkusen, of course, they got a lot of money at the moment. They, of course, sold Kai Havertz to Chelsea for like £90 million. So they've got a lot of money burning a massive hole in their pocket right now. And they got money to spend. And of course, Kolasinac, before coming to Arsenal, was playing over in Germany in the Bundesliga very successfully for Schalke. Brought over to Arsenal on a free deal. Hasn't really worked out for him since he's been here. And, he was on the bench the other night. He doesn't seem to be a player that Arteta dislikes. But, of course, we know that we need better in that position. So he could be on his way out, and that would be a profit of around about £9 million for Arsenal. Also free up a lot of wages. Remember, he's a very, very high earner. And if he goes, that will free up about £100,000 a week in wages as well, which will be very welcome for Arsenal. So he looking like he's on a verge of a move out of Arsenal. And of course, those funds will be able to go towards the signing of Houssem Aouar. I do think this deal is going to get done. It's getting closer and closer. The news yesterday that Lyon actually have agreed a deal to sign Lucas Paqueta from AC Milan. And now he's seen as a direct replacement for Houssem Aouar. Same type of player, similar type of position. And Paqueta is going to be moving from Milan to Lyon. I know the Lyon president has said that there's a deadline of Friday to sign Aouar, and Arsenal's bid has been timid, and there's a lot of brinkmanship going on this. But I really do think Arsenal are closing in on Aouar, and if they've got funds coming in as well for Kolasinac, that again, and the wages being freed up for Kolasinac, that again paves the way to securing the signing of Houssem Aouar, which will be a great signing for Arsenal. We saw the other night the lack of creativity, the lack of a midfield option higher up the pitch. That is something that we really do seem to lack and really do need to address in this transfer window. And Aouar is a player, of course, that Arteta has admired for a very long time. He was, looking at him a lot when he was at Manchester City, him and Pep Guardiola. And hopefully he will get his man. But I think that deal is getting closer and closer. Houssem Aouar joining Arsenal. What about Thomas Partey, though? That's another deal that I think most Arsenal fans, every time I go out and I see Arsenal fans, it's a big debate. Partey or Aouar, why don't we get both? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, we've been chasing him for the longest time. We know what he can do. We know how good he is. But are we going to get this deal done? There's still talk that it could be some sort of deal with Lucas Torreira. Lucas Torreira, of course, is wanted by Atletico Madrid. We heard yesterday that his representatives have been talking to Atletico Madrid. I think Lucas Torreira would love a move to Atletico Madrid. Why not? You know, he's got his mate Luis Suarez now, countryman, has just joined them. They've got a great team. They're in the Champions League. It would be a fantastic move for Torreira. He hasn't had a happy time at all in London. And I think he'd love it to go to Madrid. Spanish-speaking country, of course, like, you know, he's from Uruguay, speaks Spanish, so probably find it a lot easier to settle in. But the deal at the moment is still not done. It's still not, you know, Atletico want him. Arsenal want the money for him. He's still got him under quite a long contract, and Arsenal want to get a good fee in for him. Again, they want to use that money to offset against the signing of Houssem Aouar from Lyon. So this one still rumbles on. And there's even been talk today that it could be part of some sort of swap deal. Now, another club that's really interested in him, we know that a lot of clubs in Italy have been interested in him because, remember, he was over there in Italy initially at Sampdoria, where he really made his name. Another club looking at him right now is Roma. Roma said to be very interested in him and would be interested in doing some sort of swap deal, according to a lot of reports, with Amadou Diawara. Amadou Diawara, the 23-year-old Guinea international who plays for Roma. As a matter of fact, only joined Roma a season ago from Napoli for £19 million. It was a big buy at the time. Diawara, very similar to a Thomas Partey. You know, imposing in the midfield, box to box, can play as a DM as well. And there's been a lot of suggestions that this could be a swap deal with Diawara coming to Arsenal and Torreira going the other way. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about that. Would you be up for a deal like that? Because if you can't get Partey, if you got Aouar and Diawara, would that satisfy Arsenal fans? He's 23. So a lot younger as well than Thomas Partey. I think Partey is about 27. So a lot younger, but not as good, not yet anyway, as a Thomas Partey, but certainly could be an alternative, and that is being spoken up today. Whether that is, I mean, he has been linked quite a few times before to Arsenal. But whether it's a true link or whether it's Arsenal putting it out there because they're trying to spook Atletico Madrid, who knows? Who knows? But it is being talked about today. And listen, if they didn't get Partey, because I do think we saw it the other night, we don't really have that box-to-box player, a player that can arrive late in the box as well, that can score goals. We don't, you know, when we had Aaron Ramsey, we don't have that type of midfielder either right now. What do you guys think? Amadou Diawara, would you fancy him as an alternative? One player looks like he's definitely not going to be coming to Arsenal, and a lot of Arsenal fans will be happy about it, especially after we did our poll the other day, is Jorginho. He played last night, of course, in Chelsea's defeat at Tottenham, knocked out of the Carabao Cup. They spent a lot of money, Chelsea, and they really got to a great start, have they, this season. But Jorginho, who's been heavily linked with Arsenal, his agent coming out yesterday and saying, listen, he's very, very happy at Chelsea and is not looking to move. So that one, Arsenal fans, you can breathe a sigh of relief, because I know a lot of them weren't happy about that link. That doesn't look like a deal that is going to happen. So the one, listen, everybody knows what we want right now. Spoke about it yesterday, been speaking about it for days. You know, these two deals, man. Aouar, which I think will get done. That is a deal that's going to get done. I'll be very surprised unless a big team like a Barcelona or somebody like that comes in at the last minute. It does look all set that he will be joining Arsenal before the end of the transfer window. But will we get Partey? Or who else will we get? I think it's going to be a really busy 5 days. I think there's going to be a lot of players, because there's still a lot of Arsenal players to be moved out. And I do think I see lot of loan activity for certain players. I mean, one of those players that was talked about as a possible loan move is Reece Nelson. Could he leave? As Southampton are showing a lot of interest, Crystal Palace, a host of Premier League clubs are showing a lot of interest in Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson will probably play tomorrow in the Carabao Cup. A lot might depend on that Carabao Cup. If we was to beat Liverpool, you know, we've still got a battle on the Carabao Cup front. We've still got the Europa League. We're about to find out who we're going to be getting in the Europa League. There's a lot of games for Arsenal to play. So whilst we have a really big squad at the moment, and that's one of the biggest squads in the whole of the Premier League, and lots of dead wood in there that needs to go or needs to be loaned out, it's about moving out the right players. So as I said, I see a lot of activity between now and the transfer deadline day. And I just got a feeling for, as I said, Aouar, not sure about Partey. Would love it, but not sure about it. But I could see some kind of loan deal or some sort of surprise deal by Arsenal alongside Partey. I don't just think it's going to be Partey. I do think it's going to be Partey and something else with, as I said, quite a few players moving out. Torreira being one of them. Who knows? Could Guendouzi go out on a loan possibly? Again, will Guendouzi play tomorrow in the Carabao Cup? Lots of fascinating stuff to come. We're going to do a poll on Flick today. It's about Kolasinac. What have you made of his time at Arsenal? Good, bad, average? What have you made of it? Vote in that poll today. Certainly when he first came in at Arsenal, I think a lot of fans were like, yeah, we like the look of this guy. He's got a presence about him. He came in very highly rated and had a great season in Germany, where he'd made the German team of the year that season when we got him. But it's just not, I don't know, lecture, I don't want to influence it. Good, bad, or average? Let us know. Vote in a poll right now over on Flick. The link is in the description. If you haven't yet got the app, download it for free. But he's hotting up here on Transfer Daily. 5 days to go. Let's hope we get what we need. It's Robbie here from AFTV. Don't forget to check out AFTV on Flick for all the latest transfer rumours, for all the information on Arsenal, for all the information on AFTV. You can check me there for Q&As on a regular basis. The link is in the description. It is free to download. Download it right now.